Welcome back to another Ottawa Senators franchise rebuild, episode number 33 of this series. And for the first time in the entire series, we have moved on to the third round of the Stanley Cup Finals. We are in the Eastern Conference Finals, and we are playing a new team, a team we've never played in these playoffs, the Washington Capitals, who are coming off a very good year themselves, 50 wins, 24 losses, 8 overtime losses. But we're coming off, the best year that I've ever seen for any Ottawa Senators team. If the Sens can do this, I would love it as a Sens fan. But 62 wins, 16 losses, and 4 overtime shootout losses. So this is going to be an interesting series. I honestly have no clue who's on the Washington Capitals. Let's take a quick look at their leaders for scoring. I want to see what they got going there. All I know is they have Nathan MacKinnon. So I imagine Nathan MacKinnon's leading the way for them. But who are the Washington Capitals in year 2033 after Alex Ovechkin might be head coach, retired, sipping on some vodka? But the Washington Capitals, they got Nathan MacKinnon. Yes, I remember. They have Xavier Bouglet, former Ottawa Senator, having a career year this year for the Washington Capitals, putting up 57 points in 82 games, -7. Defensively, he hasn't been well, but he's been playing power plays, so 16 of those points are on the power play. Definitely a good power play player. Also, shorthanded points. He got 3 of those, so he's playing both special teams here. So he's gonna be a handful to take care of. That's a great year from him. 100 takeaways, 54 giveaways, 16 blocks. This 2028 to 2029 year was very good for Bouglet. He only put up 21 points, but his defensive game looked pretty good there. But who else do they got? So Nathan MacKinnon, we know what he's all about. 37 years old now, 93 overall still, a goal per game. 12 goals, 12 games, 16 penalty minutes. He's going to be an absolute beast. You already know it. He's just like in real life. This is his first year off the Colorado Avalanche. Washington picks up a superstar, probably sign him in free agency. What's his contract looking like? 2 years at 12 mil. Honestly, doesn't seem so bad looking at Langenbrunner's contract, looking at what Bob Huxley wants, looking at Ferland's contract. He's got a pretty good contract, but 37 years old. Who else? So they got Mohamed Zhao, superstar X Factor, 26-year-old, medium top or low top 9 potential, 82 overall. That's pretty good X Factor for his potential. Where was he drafted? Probably in the first round. Second round, 42. A pretty good draft pick there. He looks to be pretty good with the puck. His shooting's he doesn't really excel anywhere, but he's good everywhere. So looks like he's a pretty good player. 11 points in those 12 games. Brant Clark, another former Ottawa Senator, 11 points in 12 games. How did he play this year? 77 points. So he's come to Washington and been an absolute beast. I know for a fact they picked him up in free agency because I saw him there. But how much did they pay him? 15.36 mil for 16 years. That's insane. He's going to be 36 years old making that much money. Good for him, but just didn't fit in on our squad. Who else? They got Liam Blomstrand, 8 points in 12 games. Manny Doan. Who else? Brady Habsheed. I believe we had Habsheed at 1.2. Did we? Or we've played him. Yeah, I think we've played him because I recognize his name maybe because it's just so unique. Ian McKilly, Casey Middlestat, 6 points. Aaron Tanaka, Alexander Nylander, 35. Seth Lockhart. A lot of good players on this team. Evan Bouchard, Alexander Texier. All right, let's take a look at their lines. I want to see all the overalls and seeing what they're working with, what line Xavier Bouglet and all the boys are on. But damn, they're looking to be a good team. The Washington Capitals, they mean business here. So here we go. Washington Capitals, their first line, they got Nate Truck McKinnon playing with Mohamed Zhao and then Ian Maselli. So 82, 93, 82. But they're all superstar X Factors. So I imagine they all get the +5 boost. So we're looking at 87, 98, and then 87. Second line, Seth Lockhart, Habsheed, and Tanaka again. It looks like a really good line. Two superstar X Factors there. Xavier Bouglet's actually manning that third line with Liam Bloomstrad and Manny Doan. And that fourth line looks absolutely unreal. Alexander Texier, what do we got? Two-way forward, playmaker. Texier, Middlestad at 86 overall. Honestly, if I was him, I'd probably have Middlestad playing up in the lineup. But maybe it's because he's not a superstar X Factor like almost everyone else on their team. But they know what they're doing. They had 50 wins. They're in the conference finals. And then finally to round out their bottom line there, they got Alexander Nylander, 35 years old now. Not bad, but this fourth line could be trouble for us. We really got to shut down that gritty fourth line, those veterans. That third line, Xavier Bouglet's having a great playoff, so let's shut him down. Second line, I don't know too much about Seth Lockhart, Brady Habsheed, and Aaron Tanaka, but let's see their stats here. 5 points, 8 points, 6 points. Like, they don't look too crazy, but you never know in the simulation. And then the first line, we got to shut down Zhao, who has 11 points, McKinnon, 12 goals, and then Ian Miceli. So basically, last year's, we had to shut down Aaron. Oh my God, I'm losing it. We had to shut down Austin Matthews, cover boy, who's probably the best goal scorer in this league. And it looks like now the second best, potentially, Nathan McKinnon is who we got to shut down. So Nathan McKinnon, you got a date with the Ottawa Senators. Let's see if you can bring him better than Austin Matthews. And then defensively, they got Kai Helminian. 86 overall, looks pretty good playing with Brant Clark. That's going to be a really good defensive pairing. They are two-way defender and offensive defenseman. Brant Clark, he's so good, but he just didn't play well for me. But I'm super happy because I wouldn't have been able to offer him $16 million. Vinny Dunn, Evan Bouchard, and then Aaron Ekblad and Nathan Drapeau. Aaron Ekblad, he's still sticking around in the NHL, chasing one final Stanley Cup, 1 assist, but he's a +5, so you got to watch out for Aaron Ekblad. In the cage, wow. They got Cale Hedin, and he is a 91 overall, medium franchise potential. Thankfully, not a superstar X Factor, but I don't think that matters. At 91 franchise, he's going to be tough to go against. And enough chit-chatting here. We know what needs to be done. The boys, we got to go. We got to go. Let's go edit lines. Who are we calling out here? Who are we calling out for our squad? Torsten Gortz? You got 6 points in 9 games. I need some goals this series. Robichaud, you've been amazing for us. Keep it up. Dale Zanetti, you've been okay. Bob Huxley, listen, buddy, if you want that contract extension, I'm going to need everything from you here. We're halfway to the Stanley Cup. 8 wins, coming off a sweep. Phil Pitt, I'd like some more from Pitt, Ferland, and Langenbrunner. All three of them. They're all a point per game, but I need more. And then defensively, Barnaby, just keep it up. 11 points in 9 games. You are my rock, and you are going to continue to dominate for me, hopefully. What's your contract looking like? Yeah, you're on a great contract. Let's go. We're enough wasting time. Ottawa, Washington, game number 1. Back at the Canadian Tire Center. The Ottawa Senators look to extend their winning streak. I mean, it might be at 5-6 games by now. But Ottawa, let's go. Let's get it cracking. Langenbrunner, come on. First period, we're down 1-0. Shots are pretty even, but they get a goal from Brad Habsheed. 1-0 Washington after 1. Second period, looks like I got disconnected from PlayStation Network, but that's completely okay. We're offline here. They score 2, but we add 2 as well. Stefan Ferland gets it cracking for us. They get 2 goals from Zal, probably assisted by Nate Mack. And then we get a late goal from Giunta to make it a 3-2 game in favor of the Washington Capitals. Let's continue this simulation here. Third period. Come on, boys. Power play. And we're able to get a power play goal as it's Bob Huxley who scores with 17 minutes left. Come on, boys. And Demetrius Barnaby, the guys I'm calling out, they're coming through. Ferland, Huxley, Barnaby. Now, Bluen, you just got to hold on. Come on. We can't lose on home ice. You're never in trouble unless you lose on home ice. 1 minute left, and we're able to hold on. A big game from Pierre Bluen. 3 goals on 37 shots. Let's take a look at these 3 stars. Zhao. Morgan had a big game, 2 apples. That's what I like to see, that grinder on the bottom pairing. I want to see the stats real quick. Who did nothing? Gortz, okay. Robichaud. Almost everyone of our big players were pretty effective here. Langenbrunner didn't get anything. Gortz didn't get anything. And Robichaud didn't get anything. But Still happy. We got the win. That's all that matters. As long as we get the win, that's all that matters. Up 1-0 in the series, going straight into game number 2. Still got the home ice advantage over the Caps here. Can we continue just similar right away? Okay, down 1-0 again in the first period. We're ahead on the shots. Second period, Phil Pitt. The big boys are showing up here. We're out shooting them 35-18. Come on, boys. Get one past their superstar X Factor. Actually, it's just a franchise. Not superstar X Factor, but he's playing like it. 37 shots, only 1 goal. Come on, boys. These are the games where I get nervous. They can just steal it. It takes 1 shot. We're up to 42 shots. This one, is it going to need overtime? We take a penalty. It's going to overtime, but we have a minute and a half in the box in the overtime frame here. Can Washington even it up? Come on, boys. Kill that penalty. Kill it. Kill it. Another penalty. And they score a power play goal as it is Pierre Blouin. Who took it? Who was the goon? Who was the goon? Third period. Phil Pitt. Hermie takes a holding stick minor? You're telling me you took a holding the stick penalty? I didn't even know it was a penalty in NHL. And then Phil Pitt takes a slashing call. We were come on, boys. We can't take these penalties. And that's going to even up the series 1-1. We got ourselves a series, boys. No sweep like the last series against the Toronto Maple Leafs. We got a real series here against the Washington Capitals. We are now in Washington, in America, for game number 3. Washington, D.C. Can we steal a game on their home ice? First period. And for the 3rd straight game, they get the first goal of the game as it's Nathan MacKinnon, who's starting to become a thorn in our side here. Again, out shooting them 12-6, but down 1-0. Second period. Okay. Down, they scored 3 goals. We get 2. Zhao gets 1. McKinnon gets 1. And then they get 1 from Blomstrad. But we get 1 from Langenbrunner and Zarkov. This game's not over. We're down by 2, which sucks. But this game's not over. We can still bring this back. Let's go, boys. Down by 2. We got to... Come on. Come on. We cannot score on Hedin, eh? We're struggling to get one by him. Nathan MacKinnon. That might have just put the hole in the coffin for this game here. Come on, boys. Down 5-2. This might just be one of the ones that we have to give up. Another game where we outshoot them, but we end up falling. This time 5-2. Their goalie's being quite the problem here. Nathan MacKinnon, a hat trick and an assist. That's a big game from Nate Mack. Big game for Nate Mack. Come on, boys. We need to bounce back here. We cannot go down 3-1 in the Eastern Conference Finals. There's no bouncing back there. Game 4, the biggest game of the season so far. Down 2-1 in the series. Still in Washington, D.C. Come on, boys. And that's going to start off beautifully as Torsten Gortz scores on the first shot of the game. Can we keep the lead? We cannot keep the lead as Habsheed and Zhao scores again. And for the 4th straight game, we are trailing after the first period. At least we scored the first goal of the game this time. Second period, again, Washington scores 2 goals. We get 1. And for the 2nd straight game, we're down 2-1 by 2 goals going into the 3rd period. Bob Huxley did score for us there. Xavier Bouglet got 1 for them. But again, another game we're out shooting them. We just cannot get it. That's a huge power play. Cannot capitalize. We score a shorthanded goal though. Zarkov gets a shorty to bring us right back into the game. 4-3. Come on, boys. Push. One more. We can't go down 3-1. We can't have our backs up against the wall like this. 2 minutes left. A minute. Oh, we fall again. Down 3-1 in the series now. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. We got to make some moves. We got to make some moves quickly. This series is not going as planned. Let's go look at player stats here. We got, okay, so Huxley's playing well. Langdon's playing well. Ferland's playing well. Langenbrunner's playing okay. Like, everyone, like, the top guys, they're playing well. Robichard hasn't done anything in this series, though. Robichard has not done anything in the series. Torsten Gortz, I kind of want to move Torsten Gortz down. Would that be a bad idea? Move Torsten Gortz and put Michel Robichard up? Am I crazy? Is that a bad idea? I kind of want to do it, but Torsten Gortz just scored. Robichard was good in the series before. Oh, man, this is a tough decision. That second line's been our best line, though. The second line has been our best line. Okay, let's go take a look at the lines quickly. I'm not saying I'm going to change anything. but I want to see what options I do have if I want to make a change. Torsten Gortz can go to the first line, but the first line is playing well. This is kind of like the one move I can make, but then we lose morale. Okay. Oh, man. You know what? Any of you guys can take face-offs? Justin House can. Dale Zanetti, I'm sorry. You've really not done much. Unless I can throw you there. No. We're going to give you the +1. We'll move Zanetti up. He's playing with Eugene Morgan, who hasn't really... Zarkov? What's Zarkov's been... Bring Zarkov off. Okay, if I go here... What's Zarkov? 6-10 face-offs. I'm going to bring Zarkov off. Zarkov up. What else can we do? House done nothing. Gionta, not really done much here. Trying to make the best fourth line. You know, I'm just going to go like that. Gionta, you're getting a chance here, buddy. You're getting a chance to play with Zarkov, who's been pretty good. 4 goals, 1 assist. Robichard's been good. We got to leave it all on the line here, boys. Got to leave it all on the line here. Do I put Angelo Langdon on the first line? He's been our best player. He's been our best player. You know what? Ferland. You've been good too. Ferland's been good too. To be fair, he's got 13 points in 13 games, but our boy Langdon has 15 points in those 13 games, so I'm going to give him the promotion. And honestly, Bob Huxley, show me what you got. Show me what you got, Bob Huxley. I'm giving you the chance. If you bring this back, you get a contract. That's all I'm saying. Game number 5, do or die, win or go home. We're back on home ice here. We gotta rip 3 straight off. 3 straight against a tough Washington Capitals team. But let's get it started 1 period at a time. First period, 0-0 for the first time all series. We are not trailing after the first period, but we are again out shooting them 2-1. Cannot get one past their 10D. Second period, they score another 2. Lockhart and Nathan McKinnon, but we get one from Barnaby. Okay, boys. Out shooting them 2-1. Down 2-1 in the game. Come on. 3-1. Not like this. Not like this. Come on, power play. Oh my God, we're out shooting them 40-20. But we're down 3-1. This makes no sense. Their goalie just stole this series. Their goalie just stole this series. Every game we outshot them heavily, but we fall in 5 games. Hadin's a beast. Nothing I can do about it. Their goalie is an absolute all-star. We fall to the Washington Capitals 4-1. Oh, the goalie. They don't even win the Stanley Cup. The Kraken end up winning the Stanley Cup this year. Oh, man, that's depressing. That is depressing. The Washington Capitals, I mean, on paper, we're so much better than them, I feel. So much better, but another year, another failure. What happened in the Stanley Cup Finals? Washington got swept. Because we would have won the Stanley Cup if we got there, I swear. We lost 1 game going into that game. How did Washington beat us? That goalie, how do we score? We have so many good players, still can't get it. We're averaging 45 shots a game, unable to capitalize there. But let's take a look at the team stats for us. Langdon, really good year from him. I'm happy with that. Huxley, good year. Ferland played well. Barnaby played really well. Langenbrunner played okay. Phil Pitt okay. Robichard was really bad in that 3rd series, but he was good outside that 3rd series. Torsten Gortz, it's just Torsten Gortz doesn't feel like he's the guy. Which is he just doesn't feel like the 3 years he's played, 85 overall. Like, he's obviously not the highest overall. This year, 72 points is good, but 59 points, 55, like, he just doesn't feel like the guy. I need a better sniper there, I feel. But he can definitely grow into it. Look at his shooting ratings. 91, 94, 91, 94. So obviously there's potential there, but we need more from him. Chuck Montgomery, we need more. Zarkov played well. Zanetti, and the bottom guys didn't really do much. But that's a tough pill to swallow. That is a very tough pill to swallow. The President's Trophy, though, we do win the President's Trophy for the first time. What else do we got here? Individual awards. Do we take home any of those? Calder goes to Missilli. Pierre Blouin wins the William M. Jennings. Love to see that. And then looks like that's it. So award to the goalkeeper who played who played for the team with the fewest goals scored against. There you go, Pierre Blouin. I love to see that. At least we got 2 pieces of hardware this year, a team award and an individual award. But once again, another failed year. Let me know what you guys think I should do with Bob Huxley, with Langdon, all these guys. Cap's going to be a problem. So we're going to have to figure that out. But thank you for watching. As always, this was a depressing end of the episode. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. LA Kings franchise mode coming soon. Take care. Peace out. Dang.